What's up guys, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a review and a type test of the Logitech MK550 and this keyboard and mouse set, so let's get started. So the design of this keyboard and mouse is simple, and that's where the design point comes in, and the keyboard is actually called a wave keyboard. And you can see that clearly just by looking at the keyboard. It resembles a wave, and that's the ergonomic design of the keyboard. Everything's really laid out simple, buttons are easy to click. One thing I've noticed that is there's a bit of flexing going on, especially when you kind of just bend it. You're not supposed to, you don't need to. It's a keyboard, you're supposed to just type on it. But if you lay your hands on it, or you're just resting on it, which there's a built-in like palm rest for that reason, for you to. There's a little bit of flexing going on, especially where that comes up. You can push that down a little bit, and it's actually pretty noisy when you kind of flex it, or even when you just tap on it. Now the battery life on this is really incredible. I've concluded that I don't have to change the batteries on this because these are supposed to last 3 years on the keyboard and I think 2 years on the mouse, or maybe it's 4 years on the mouse. It's like one up or down, but 3 years on the keyboard. I'm probably going to upgrade to a mechanical keyboard within the next year, maybe. Mechanical, I've heard that's the way to go, especially for typing and gaming too. So I'm excited to try out a mechanical keyboard, and hopefully that'll help out with like just typing and overall performance. So I don't need to change the batteries on these because I'm not going to keep this for 3 years. In case you want to know, it takes 2 AA batteries that are included. Another thing I find really bothersome is that the unifying receiver it comes with, it just doesn't, when you're typing and it's even within a short distance, I have to plug the unifying receiver into my front panel USB port, which is just, let's just say about 2 to 3 feet away. Something that's 3 feet, a little bit more, and it's around like the corner of the case and it's in the back. It cuts out, like I'm just typing something, it'll cut out, and then maybe 3 to even 10 seconds later, then all that what I registered gets typed in. It's very annoying, especially when you're typing a paper, a script, just something that you're consistently wanting that accuracy for. It's not going to register unless you put it into the front panel USB port. That's just with my experience. And this isn't just with my keyboard, it's with other people's keyboard too. Go on reviews on Amazon, you'll see that people complain that it cuts out. Not with the mouse. I've noticed some stutter with the mouse when it's in the back. When it's in the front, it's perfectly fine. But that's mainly the keyboard's problem. If it's the unifying receiver, might need to work on that. It's tiny. Maybe they need to make it like, just a little bit bigger, just so that that doesn't happen. I'd be very okay with that, because it'll be in the back anyway. It's not in the front. Or maybe it's an issue with the, the band, the 2.4 gigahertz band between the mouse and the keyboard and the receiver, whatever they should do. So that's the typing experience with this keyboard. It's actually pretty good, and I'm going to show you a type test pretty soon on the keyboard. And whether or not the wave design helps with this, I don't think it helps with typing accuracy or speed. I maintain the same speed on a flat keyboard. Maybe with comfortability or posture or whatever, yeah, maybe the wave will help because that's where you rest your palms or wrists anyway. But when I go to a flat keyboard, I don't think I'll get tripped up or anything. I'm going to go ahead and do a typing race. This is typeracer.com. It's a pretty common thing for people just to type there, or use their, and this is pretty common for people to use for looking at the words per minute and stuff. It's not an exact. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. I'm not going to race with anyone. I'm just going to practice on my own, just because it's just easier. I don't have to wait for anybody or anything. So we're going to go ahead and start. This is hard. one's really hard. I don't know why. That one's hard for me. And I think it's just because it had so many like apostrophes and stuff. It's not full words, and all the words were higher class words and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another race. So that's more like my speed of typing, just because those were better words, not like hard class words. So I'm just gonna do one more race, or not race, but. Alright, I'm actually gonna do one more because my camera cut out and I need a new SD card. I do use the number pad for some. Alright, 64. I don't follow like home row or whatever. I don't know where to play. I literally do not know where to place my fingers. I think it's like this. And I don't know where to go. I don't go like that. I just kind of smash my fingers. So that's my words per minute. I think it should show me my average. Okay, it doesn't. But hopefully you get an idea of how many words per minute I get, and how this keyboard helps or doesn't help. As far as miscellaneous buttons go, all of them are pretty good. They're easy to find, see, click. They have a lot of them too. There's a good amount of programmable buttons, both on the mouse and the keyboard. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I did keep the mouse part of this review towards the end because it's not that important. It's very short, or it is important, but it's very short. The mouse is comfortable, it fits in my hands, and that's about it. There's programmable buttons on it, it helps a lot. Yeah, it's not near Performance MX. That one's really good. If you want maximum comfortability and, you know, maximum performance, go with that mouse. If you're just looking for a basic mouse, go ahead and go with this one. It'll tell you the model number. It's the M510. It's the mouse alone, without the keyboard. Alright guys, well if you liked this video, make sure you click the like button down below. It helps out a lot if you liked it. And then if you dislike it, go ahead and tell me why in the comments down below. That helps me out a lot too. And if you want more if you want more technology videos, make sure you subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
I'm sorry.
What's up guys, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a review and my results on the Corsair H80i, so let's get started.